Forget the hairdryer treatment, Thiago Silva's wife's barbed digs are just as vicious. Isabelle Silva isn't afraid to speak her mind about Chelsea's Blues, just ask Mauricio Pochettino.
Shortly after the Premier League giants were humbled on their own patch by Wolves 4-2, the Brazilian wag took to X to write a cryptic post. "It's time for change. If you wait any longer it will be too late," she posted with clarity.
She didn't mention Pochettino, but timing is everything with her statement, and it seems the Argy tactician is the latest to feel her wrath. No one at Stamford Bridge has felt safe since Silva arrived on our shores from PSG in 2020.
Read more Football News. League of Their Own. Meet new Prem wags with returning beauty amp. Model with 123k followers. Cup Kings Aston Villa vs Chelsea preview. Best free betting tips, odds and predictions while Shush is even dissed an opposition star player too. Isabelle is the Premier League's most opinionated and outspoken wag, as these examples testify.
Timo Werner, the German forward, has always had his critics. For all the effort and work rate he puts in, Werner gets in the right positions but fails to take his chances. But Isabelle wasn't going to show him any mercy following a Champions League semi-final clash against Real Madrid.
Most read in football. Rest in peace. Legendary Real Madrid and Spain goalkeeper Miguel Angel dies at 7'6". SLOW Walker, Prem's fastest player, revealed with Kyle Walker replaced by shock star on Blast. Annie Kilner's sister blasts Lauren Goodman for sharing pics of Kyle Walker's kid. Stamp it out. FA Cup may bring in sin bins from next season and revamp VAR amid big changes. She slammed the ex-Chelsea star's poor finishing on social media. Thiago Silva's fuming wife slams commentator for slamming Chelsea defender in defeat to Brentford. On a video on Instagram, Belle said, "This is karma, guys.
Every team I go to there is a striker who keeps missing goals. This Werner, what is his name?" In another video she added, "We need a goal, we need to win this match, but my attackers don't want to score. I don't know why they don't score." His stay at Chelsea lasted just 2 seasons, and Werner returned to Germany with his tail between his legs.
Graham Potter, the ex-Brighton boss, was another who was bombed out of Chelsea, after Isabelle delivered her verdict. Their 2022-2023 campaign was one to forget, and Thiago Silva found himself left out. The team in a 4-0 FA Cup defeat to Man City.
"I just think that going back or looking for solutions when you take a hasty and totally wrong attitude is not wrong. #GoBlues, she penned. Amusingly, Stamford Bridge's decor team was also attacked by the fiery South American beauty when she noticed their weren't any photos of her husband on designs around the stadium. Amusingly, Stamford Bridge's decor team was also attacked by the fiery South American beauty when she noticed there weren't any photos of her husband on designs around the stadium.
She quizzed, "Today I went to Stamford Bridge, and I noticed that the photos changed around the stadium. But I don't see a photo of it Silva 3 anywhere. Why at Chelsea FC?" Then, it was commentators who caught her ire after a 4-1 thrashing at home to Brentford.
"I'm here in my box at Stamford Bridge," she began. "I just listened right now to the commentator, who said that Thiago Silva is not attacking enough. Respect Thiago Silva because Thiago Silva arrived yesterday. Thiago Silva played for Brazil. Thiago Silva is very tired. Thiago Silva is 37 years old. He plays like he is 20 years old.
So respect him. H is not a machine. He needs to relax, alright? Like any passionate fan, it hurts when your team isn't do well. At the end of last season, she shared, "Very difficult to see what I see on TV. At home the situation worsens because I don't know how to help, what to say.
Very sad at Silva 3. You aren't alone. Unai Emery. When Silva played in France for PSG, he was coached by Unai Emery, recognized as a top manager. His work at Aston Villa is second to none, and the blame for his failure at Arsenal should be put on him entirely.
Read more. Sport features Keeping It Real. Courtois car collection includes £350,000 custom Porsche and 200 mph Ferrari. Belle of the Ball. France Rugby's wags include a stunning fashion model and TV presenter unveil gettable Ferraris. Last 11 British F1 drivers as Lewis Hamilton joins elite club Bellissima. Meet Italy's stunning rugby wags, including a Welsh beauty and a reality TV star that said she didn't agree with man being dropped by the Spanish tactician for a 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid in the Champions League. She questioned, "Tactics, tactics, tactics. Rule here is don't drop Silva, perhaps."
Andy Robertson. If it's not her own team she is dissing, it's the opposition. Liverpool defender Andy Robertson might be robust in the tackle, but we're not sure how he handled Isabel's attack. The Scotland left-back shared a video on his social media of a clip leaving Jorginho for dead in a Reds win over Chelsea.
Belle wasn't having any of it and took to TikTok to have the final word. "Chilwell is better than you, dude. You even lost to Southampton," she said. Her comment, rather brilliantly, drew over 500,000 likes. She nearly dumped Silva too if Isabel had carried out this threat sooner in their romance. Thiago
might have saved himself a lot of bother during his career. When he was playing in Russia between 2005-2006 as a youngster, she traveled to Moscow to dump him. However, he became seriously ill with tuberculosis and she joined him for support to help nurse him back to health over several months.
He told Sport Buzz, "She went there, to Russia, she left everything in Brazil to go. A curious fact that few people know is that she had gone there to end our relationship and things ended up changing.
Of course, at that moment, I didn't know what was going to happen. I found out years later, but I was happy to see her there at that very difficult time in my life. That moment there strengthened us as a couple." Read more. Son STORIESOH baby single mum admits having no idea who her kid's dad are. Trolls brand her selfish. "I am mother. I'm told to cover up, wear proper clothes because I'm a mom. I do what I like." They married at the end of that year, before going to have 2 children together, Isago and Iago.
Word to Wise, do not cross Isabel Silva though.